way we got Finn to stop reacting and being more interested in dogs. Now you want just enough leash so they can lie down, which I think he has. Oop, wait, I'm just going to move the camera back a little bit so we can capture Finn, who will be hopefully on the ground in a few minutes. Come on, Finn. This also gets a dog accustomed to collar pressure or collar, what's the wrong word? Tension and leash tension before actually going on the road and using the leash and leash corrections for that purpose. They already have an understanding in the least conflicted way about it. So it's a pretty boring exercise. The owner has to be doing something else, drinking coffee, reading a book. Little dogs are notorious for not wanting to go down. I'm hoping that since we worked a little bit, he'll be more cooperative, even though his friend is right there, who he's clearly interested in. Actually has two friends up there. So when the owner does this, they're probably going to want to do it in a nice quiet room without anyone in it at first, only because he's a bit difficult with this exercise. Not terribly, but a bit. So I'm going to stop talking, just so you're wondering why I'm just sitting here, just so as not to distract Finn from getting bored and lying down. Ta-da! So he's down. At this point, the owner would want to stay here for a half an hour while her dog learns to relax by her feet. Later on, we take this into more interesting and distracting situations and at distracting times of day, but to begin with, you just want your dog to learn how to settle. Now, at this point, he can go up and down. It's just that my clock has started for 30 minutes now. Not now, because we've done this before today. But typically, this is when the 30-minute clock would start. He can go up and down. At the end, though, when I'm at 30 minutes or just before, if he's not in a down, I'll wait him out until he goes back down. So the more you do this, the more this teaches your dog to settle. Some dogs are more stubborn about this than most. Most do very well on this right away. Some, it would be beneficial if you were doing other things with them as well and working them in very low distracting situations at first. And he's going to go to sleep now, which is great. So if your dog goes to sleep doing this, awesome. Nothing wrong with that. Everything right with it. It means he's feeling comfortable, he's settled, and he can go and play with his friends pretty soon since we've done this before in all his training, and he can just enjoy his friends for the rest of the day. It's a lot for Finn, a lot for him to take in. Pretend we're at a half an hour. So I'll just wait him out before I get up so I can show you how I tell him the release word and we get up and move at the end. I didn't quite get that release word, I hope. okay. So with some young puppies, I'll allow them to have a bone. With some diva puppies, I'll allow them to have a bed at first to lie on. You do get some divas every now and then who are very picky about where they lie down, and the floors are not what they choose to do that on. So in order to get the exercise done and then later show them that they can lie on the floor, we will put a bed down for them. This one doesn't need a bed, so he's above the curve. Ah, Finn. Finn's tail's at half mast now. So he's still not completely sure, but he's coming along just great. Considering the first day he wanted to bite me. Huh, you wanted to bite me. I know you did. You wanted to. We're lucky he has bite inhibition so we could get things done fairly quickly. In general, they don't have hard bites, but I have been bitten hard by a Chihuahua before. It was when he was actually a very nice dog, but he had found a chipmunk hole, and I didn't realize that he might be a little bit protective of his find, and he clamped down pretty good on my finger. It hurt for quite a while, actually. So if they want to, they can bite. They won't do, obviously, as much damage as a large dog, but they still can do some damage. So we'll see you next time.